I have been learning so much and sewing so much the past just like even several weeks. And I am just so excited to keep diving deeper and trying new things. So naturally, it's time for a sewing plans video. I have several fabrics here that have been thrifted over the years, some more recently, some a long time ago. And I also have a whole package of fabric to unbox. Let's just start with the best part. I know you're supposed to save the best part and tease it, but I want to start with the best part because I just got this package today. I've been waiting for it to film this video. And it is a lot of fabric, a lot of expensive, very expensive fabric. And I'm just so excited to put my hands on it, my little mitts. So this is a package from Matchy Matchy Sewing Club, and I am obsessed. I found them through a pattern search, and I tried their patterns in my last two videos. So actually I'm wearing one of the outfits. This top is not from them. This is the Ruby top by Oh My Sewing. But my bottoms, which you can't see, are the Archer work pants by Matchy Matchy, and I love them. I'm obsessed with them. Go check out my last video where I sewed these babies up, and it was just amazing, and I plan to make many more of these pants. But I also tried the wavy quilt vest, which is actually a free pattern of theirs, and since then I've also done their also free pattern, the all day culottes, which also love. So anyway, naturally the next step was to buy some fabric from them, so I'm pumped to get into this. This is my very first time buying new material to sew with besides like quilting cotton, and also like actual clothing material that's not just like bed sheets and tablecloths and the like, which no shame on them, but I am very excited to just try something that is a little leveled up, that makes it feel like what I'm working towards is happening. So I'm excited to get into this. Wow, that's a lot of talking. So without further ado, let's pop this bad boy open. Oh my God. Look at those colors. Okay, I'm so pumped. So the first one on top, amazing. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to sew. Okay, so this is the Chive Club stripe washed linen, 2 yards. I really hope 2 yards is enough to make what I want to make, but we'll talk more about that after we open all of these. Okay. I love the color. I don't know exactly how well it shows up on there. There will be some post clips, I'm sure, some B-roll that will show it better. Yes, the color is amazing. I love how thick the stripes are. I think that the fabric itself is like pretty thick, so I think it could be good for pants or a top or who knows what. I'm just loving the linen. Wow, it is just so nice. It's so satisfying to look at. And I just hope that I have enough to make something awesome. I'm sure I have enough to make at least one awesome thing, but I'm hoping to make 2. Again, we'll talk more about that once we get the rest open. Okay, I don't want this video to be 100 hours long, so we're gonna go a little quicker here to get these awesome fabrics out. Okay, so next up is the Micro Pickle Gingham washed linen. Again, love the colors. I love the tiny gingham. So different from the big bold stripes, and also the green is very different. Oh yes, I'm loving this. I'm loving this, and it's gonna be so cool. Both of these are a little thicker than I imagined in my head, to be honest. Not that that's a problem, it's just I really didn't know what to think until I got my hands on them, which is why I was so excited to unwrap these. So I also got 2 yards of this amazing fabric, and wow, so beautiful. Okay, I suddenly feel I've changed my mind, and I want to just tell you what I'm going to try to make with these right now. So let's go back to the micro pickle. I love this, and my image is to make some really cool pants, possibly using the Lane pants pattern with a hack, probably a ruffle, or maybe I'll go the other direction and do the Archer work pants, which I also love. So that's my split decision right now, but definitely pants, and I'm hoping that there's enough left over to make some kind of small top. Or at least like a bandana maybe, or a headband of some kind. So I really want to use up this fabric well and make things that match, because that is like, I don't know, that's the vibe this year, I guess. Okay, so backing up to the chive fabric, again, was thinking that I would make, actually my thought was I wanted to make a short set with this, to make some cute shorts. I'm not sure what pattern just yet. I might just use some shorts that I already like, and maybe not ruffles, I'm not really sure, but I think big patch pockets would be cool. And then like a cute floofy shirt, maybe even with some sleeves if there's enough fabric. But like looking at it, it also would be so good as pants. I want it to be pants. And the other thought I had was to make a dress, self-drafted from a dress that I already have that I really like. I just don't know. I have to really just like put this on my body, I guess, to find out if it's that vibe. I don't know. But anyway, those are my dreams for this one. Wow, I'm feeling like all mixed up. I had like a plan for this, and then I just got so excited about the fabric. So I just want to like back up for a second and talk about like the vibes. Like what are we going for? We need to center so that we're not just making a bunch of random stuff out of very expensive fabric and just like hoping that it works in my wardrobe and that I like it and will actually wear it. So trying to think of the vibes of this summer and what I want these to actually work for. So I have my little notebook here with my notes. So under vibes I put fun, carefree, adventurous, comfy, whimsy. Are we getting an image here? Is the image coming through? Also matchy has to be in the vibes. And then I put activities. So some activities I might like to do this summer. Go on a picnic, definitely going to lots of concerts, definitely a couple of festivals I'm very pumped for. Just random beach days, going on hikes and going camping, gardening. I want to look cute when I garden, you know? I usually don't. So like this is something I'm aspiring to. Existing, so just things that are really fun to exist in, like these Archer work pants that I'm wearing right now. I've worn them like almost every day since I made them. They are good for existing. Singing, I do a lot of singing for my job and for myself and my mental health, and so I need stuff that's comfortable for when I'm singing and moving and grooving and singing in a choir and all of that. And bonfire, which kind of goes with camping, but maybe it's like a separate event, so it could be a little bit more upscale than like a campfire at a campsite. We get the vision. I don't know, do you like this? Me just throwing these things at you? I would love to know what your activities are that you're planning to sew for this summer. Please let me know down below. And then the final category was style. So the style I'm going for is flowy, natural, nature-y, because natural and nature-y, of course, are two different things. Oh, and I will whimsical again. And then I put character. So that's just like this feeling that I've been having this year about like building my character. And so like sketching helps a lot with that. So I've been doing a lot of sketching of like the things I want to make. But also like sketches more with like, these are kind of rough, but with faces where like it's almost like I'm building myself into a character. And I just feel like that's a fun way to like romanticize your life. Maybe it's an escape from the reality that we're living in. But I will take whatever joy I can get. And that is something that has been filling me with joy, just thinking of myself in like this character way. And also like is a good self-reflection, I think, practice. So anyway, wow, this is turning into a very chatty video. So let's finish our unboxing. We're so rudely interrupted. This next one, moss, small gingham, stone-washed linen. Oh yes, oh yes. Once again, these are all just like a little more rigid than I expected, I guess. Like I have linen, but I guess it's not like really nice linen. So that's probably part of the quality as well. But this one I would love to make. I only got 1 yard of this, so I would love to make a top. And maybe I even have enough to make shorts and a top, depending on what that top is. I was thinking of self-drafting a top or using the Stitch Witch Bathurst top, I believe it's called, which is a really cool, like, high neck front, boat neck, high neck front, and then it's ties in the back, so the back is open. I just love open backs. I tried the open back smock top by Matcha Matchies and really liked that. So something open back probably would be very cool. So lovely, such a lovely color. I'm loving all these colors together. So far it's all green, but honestly they go better together than I expected from the images. I thought that they would be a little bit too vastly different to be able to mix and match, but I think like paired with other items would be cool. Ooh, okay, last but not least is two different fabrics that are in the same color palette. So we have the large nectar gingham premium cotton and the small nectar gingham premium cotton, and I want to make a really cool set with these. Oh, I'm so excited. The colors are so cool. I thought they'd be a little more basic. Again, the pictures don't really do justice, I think, but also it's a little dark in here. I don't know. But yeah, I'm liking these colors. They're a little less obvious than I imagined, so feeling very cool. Ah, yes, so these I want to make a matching set, like I said, and I'm picturing, just picture with me, close your eyes and picture with me. Maybe I'll put a sketch on here. On the top, a tank, like vest, buttoned all the way up top that goes out at the hips. So I have the Freja vest, but I printed out and cut out and taped all of the pattern, and there's so many pieces. So I'm thinking maybe I need to do a baby step in between. So I also was thinking the Arlo vest would be really cool. I like the round feature. Maybe I would make it square because I was kind of imagining that, but it's something where it's like a fit and flare. It fits at the top and flares at the bottom. And then on the bottom, super balloony pants. That will probably be hacked from maybe the Lane pants or the all day culottes, and then have ties at the bottom, little bows to cinch in at the bottom. So they're like super balloony and dramatic. Like, stay tuned to see if I actually can pull that off. But that was what I was imagining when I allowed myself to buy this very expensive fabric. So I got 2 yards of each of these, and that should be enough to make 2 awesome things. Wow, okay, so that is all the fabric that I just bought, but I also have this stack of fabric that I've been collecting, and I just have a few more things to share with you. So next up is a pattern that I want to try. I've already bought. I haven't printed it out yet, but I really want to try, and that is the cedar pants. But I definitely want to do a 12 first. There's a lot of new things on it that are overwhelming, I think. So I'm going to try it with some low stakes fabric, and this is like the only fabric that I had enough of, but also it's a cool summery fabric. I really like this. I made a vest in this fabric last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, geez. And I just love it. It feels like a picnic, and it's kind of thick. It's just like quilting cotton, and I think it would make some really cool pants and make a really cool toile for me to get an idea of which way to go with the actual final fabric for these pants, and to learn how to do all this stuff low stakes, because bottom weights are usually pretty expensive. Anyway, very excited to try those cedar pants. Yes. And to go with them, I'm thinking a top from this tablecloth that I have been holding on to for a couple of years. So I thrifted this presumably at Goodwill, probably for like $3 or $4. And I've been holding on to it until the day that I had the skills to be able to sew it. It is kind of a woven, like maybe linen cotton fabric. It is just so beautiful, and I've been trying to figure out like whether I want to make 2 things out of it, or whether I want to make something where I can preserve the whole thing. So thinking like maybe one of those tops where you just like, it's like this, and then you just cut out the neck, the head hole, and then it's just like a super flowy top, and I don't have to cut anything, and we have the whole pattern. Like, that would be really cool. That might be like something I try first, and if it's a fail, I'll turn it into something else. My other thought was to do like the Bathurst top, or to do this ruby top but with the ties on the back. I'm really eager to try that. So stay tuned to see what that becomes. Okay, we just have a couple left. Thanks so much for being here. I'm hoping that you're liking this style of video. I don't do this very often. especially because the last time that I did it, I put so much pressure on myself and I didn't end up making most of the things that I mentioned. And just like, that's okay. It just stays in my brain and eventually I'll be able to make it. I'm picking up the skills as I go. Okay, so these last two items I kind of am envisioning together. I drew a little sketch of them together. And that is this picnic blanket, tablecloth. I don't know. If you watched my previous sewing plans video, I did talk about this one in that video and I still have not cut it because I'm afraid. But anyway, I've been wanting for a long time to turn this into a long vest. So that is what I'm really imagining. I've just been trying to figure out the exact style. I'm thinking that I want it to be maybe like an extension of the ruby top. Maybe I do 2 ties at the top and then let it be just like a vest to the bottom. So it's kind of like a dress on top, but on the bottom it's more like a vest. So we'll see how that ends up going, but I really want to do that one this summer. I've been waiting for years to do that one, and I really want to commit. And when I was imagining doing this one, I thought maybe it would look fun with this tapestry that I've had for years. I bought it without the intention of making it into anything. I just love it. I used it on my wall for a long time. And I just love the colors. And I think it would make either really cool, big flowy pants, like, yeah, just really big flowy pants that I would probably hack from the Lane Pants, or a really cool like jumpsuit or like overall bibs situation that's like super flowy and casual and an easy first overalls pattern to make, because I still am wanting to make overalls and have not yet. It's kind of scary, but I think this would be a good way to start with just like a, maybe like a 2, just like a left side, right side, front pocket, and then maybe some more patch pockets, and then like the little ties. So those are my thoughts. Wow, is that everything? Jeez. So yeah, I have been obsessing, ruminating, hyper focused on all of this for the last several weeks, and I just want to do it. I just want to plow ahead and make cool things because I just keep learning more and more. I want to do a video really soon about like this progress and this kind of jump in the curve that I've been experiencing these past few weeks to kind of motivate other people to start doing that. So if that sounds like a video that you'd like to see, like just about the process, about like reasons to keep going, all of that, like let me know down in the comments. If you like this style of video, maybe give me a like or a subscribe or hit the bell to be notified when my next video comes. Check out some of my other videos where I have been like making so much progress, learning so many awesome new things, and just doing the first draft of everything, you know, like I'm still on the first draft, and that is what is giving me such a positive outlook, because there's so many things that I can do a second time and do even better. Thanks for being along for this journey. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. I'm Christina and Manita, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.